this extremely well. There's a lot of pressure now on not known as the highest damage AD carry. And credit to Aluka in this top lane. He's done very well. Wow.
Yeah, well, actually going very deep in there. Zero going to knock him up. That's a good slow as well. A great mini stun with the Monsoon. And STYZ going to get first blooded by Well.
Yeah, what a play coming out of Zero.
Kind of waiting here. Insec's like, yeah, I guess I'm going in. Going to ward up, kick you back. Cola locks him up there as well. A good arcane smash for a lot of CC. Aluka going to turn on the damage. Oh, Insec could be in trouble, but Cola finishes him off.
Yeah, got into the danger zone, heating up there, and that flat
room here. They'll be able to do the Dragon Effect. Spirit wants a pick first as well. Dives in onto Zero, who just gets destroyed there by STYZ. Well, does not get tagged with the Winter's Bite, though. Oh, no, he did. Never mind. Braum in there for the auto. A good three-man arcane smash from Cola, and UJ going to dive back in there as well. STYZ is already dead there as Korn is rotated in, and now UJ very low. The Zerathot's a little too far short there, but Aluka's come down. He's burning away Cola, gets that kill. Now UJ going to take Korn there. Insec down as well, misses the Q. Ninja's rotated in as well, and as the dust settles, a 3-for-1 for World Elite. Yeah. And that's good news, but again, both these comps have really weird power spikes. Royal again feels
someone that could just stick around a little bit longer. Would have been much different.
Yeah, Korn in trouble though again. Actually getting very low there. Spirit flashes over for the last order, but Insec claims Ninja. So now the junglers will do battle here in the mid lane. A good slow from Spirit. Insec returns in kind with a Q. Kicks someone, but going to be patient again here. Korn in the mid takes out Ninja there, and LeBlanc, whenever she's off screen, almost always manages to kill someone.
Yeah, Iceborne Gauntlet gives a surprising amount of armor in the early game, but we'll be able to shred through a lot of that with the Gatling gun.
Yep, Spirit here as well. Actually, a really weird zone here by Royal. Korn actually going to go in onto Spirit. That's a good amount of damage on the Jarvan. A great chain lands her zone. Insec's going to come and kicks him in the face for the kill and flashes out towards his team. UJ will miss the ulti there as well. Now Well going to dive in there with the Valkyrie. Teleport did also come through for Cole, and that was a great kill by Korn.
Yeah, it certainly was. Nearly soloed him out. Insec goes in there to seal it up, and they're going to get a mid lane turret for it.
There's the Insec we know and love going straight in onto the Q. Actually locked out there is Aluka by Cola, and that could be the killer. Aluka very low on health, would not get away from the ignite there, and that's basically 2 kills for Cola, Korn, although Insec did get the first one.
Yeah, and having you fall behind early, it is just so hard to dig yourself out of these troughs.
And that was one of the weirdest things about the drops. STYZ gets blown up by Cola and Korn.
Yeah, and they should expect this because Starhorn Royal Club
want to look for a fight. They've picked a very good time to do so.
Yeah, they certainly have. That Zhonya's especially, I feel, is just so key. We'll be able to challenge the backline finally.
Spirit just got kicked by Insec, by the way, and looks like the Talisman spot. They're going to go in here, get aggressive. The Spirit actually going in. Insec almost gets chunked out, but Well's able to get him. That's a great equalizer to cut Royal in half there, and Insec trying to dodge ultis. Does not dodge the last bolt, but is okay there with the Janna shield. And they'll reset a little bit here. There's already 1 kill onto Spirit, and World Elite still fighting with all of their poke.
Yeah, so they need to be careful here because this is the kind of team fight that Xerath and STYZ's Ezreal is going to love. So you see they will be able to single out a target and blow them up.
Yeah, Spirit again looking at the Scuttle Crab with the rest of his team. Zero going to pop the Talisman. Cola going to dive in onto the back towards STYZ, and the damage just comes in, but Ezreal's fighting out. Ninja though getting low. Rumble actually killed LeBlanc. That's very important. Now Aluka getting low. Pops his on as well. Picks up STYZ. UJ going low, but there's a double for Corki. Can make it more here as well as he's still going in. And it's a bloodbath here in the Dragon Pit. 4 for 3 there in favor of World Elite.
Ninja came up massive, flashing over that wall, able to get all of his spells down, was completely unharassed throughout the whole fight. Fantastic job from World Elite to, I guess, win that one. I do not understand how Korn and Cola didn't blow up Ninja at the start of that fight. They went so deep into that Dragon Pit, and it looks like Zero might even be in some trouble.
Yeah,
now.
Spirit doesn't have Smite, by the way. So, Zero. Good Monsoon to keep him alive. Maybe Ninja not on a whole lot of mana. Pops at Luca. Has a pretty big impact on these fights, and Korn and Insec getting cute in the Baron Pit. Well, actually, we'll start it up well. Also going in, so the 3-man sneaky Baron will be started. Insec is very low already.
Yeah, and there's no ward coverage whatsoever. They're actually getting their tank in there as well. Oh, the ultimate comes through.
Good ulti from Xerath. Ezreal will clip the last one as well, but the bolt's not quite in range to kill Insec. STYZ actually does get the first kill with Baron helping out, but the Baron does go there to Royal, but Spirit gonna dive in on the back. Korn's got nowhere to go. That stun will miss there as well. Well, and Korn will get out of the pit. Cola will be forced to flash as well. 1 kill for the Baron. I think Royal will take it.
Yeah, they definitely will. That is an absolute steal for Royal Club. That's
early, but they're just making sure they keep a lead and it keeps growing, even if it's a little slower than they might like. Insec actually going to catch Spirit. He gets kicked back in well. Going to do the damage, but UJ will dive in on top of him as well. The ulti will just miss. They're hitting onto only Zero.
The collapse coming through. This is so bad for World Elite.
Yeah, Cole going to dive in there. Korn over the top. Almost burst Ninja from 100 to 0. And now the kills do come through. STYZ gets one there. UJ getting low as well. Now Well fighting here out onto, I think that's That's someone dead in the dust as Waterley just get 5-0'd.
Yeah.
Make the base wide open, and we talked about the mid-game that Royal Club wanted. That was a perfect way to end it. Just pressure him. He can't go back into your backline if he's that low. An easy Dragon for Royal, although an attempt by Ninja to steal it will...
Certainly can. Poke still coming through from Xerath, but maybe not enough. That's another turret going to go down, and Cola's got the fight started.
Yeah, Spirit wants to go in. Zero's going to get dunked there, but a Cataclysm and a decent ult there from Aluka. UJ going to get low, and Korn will take him out. Ninja gets kicked back as well, and he will go down. Insec getting low. STYZ trying to fend them off, but he's just going to get eaten by all the damage, and Royal pick up 2 for 3 there. It's not what they exactly want here. Aluka, we're going to go down. He'll be the 4th kill as well, and that might just be enough here for Royal to close it out.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to end the game. They are only going to have to go through Spirit, who might even get blown up.
Yeah, nothing for him to do. Too much damage on the LeBlanc and Corky. The towers will fall here. Royal will close out their first game here. And
Getting it started. Very, very, I guess, liberal use of the flashes.